to those different components.
Sorry, I meant to catch it. Hey guys, welcome to another edition of Noah on the Road, brought to you by Donley Auto Group. I am Noah Jones, and today we're with Tony Vero, County Commissioner and member of the Land Bank. We are going to be talking to you about the Land Bank. Tony, you want to start us off? How you doing, man?
Good, Noah. About yourself?
I'm doing very well. Thank you for joining us on the most interesting car chat show in Richland County.
This episode, we're driving a brand new 2016 Ford Explorer Platinum, loaded with features like heated, which I'm using right now,
yes,
and
air-conditioned,
beautiful premium leather seating, absolutely, navigation, and lane keeping assistance, and so much more. Now, this Explorer Platinum takes luxury to an all-new level. Right now, you can take advantage of big year-end savings, like $10,000 off MSRP on this Ford Explorer Platinum.
That's awesome. I'm enjoying some heated seats back here, I believe, or at least there's heat coming on me in some form of way, which is quite nice too. What can you tell us about the Land Bank? How are things going?
Land Bank is very, very busy. I'm sure Amy downstairs in the staff will tell you that. We are continuing to acquire properties, demo properties, transfer properties, look for suitable end users to redevelop properties. So we are very, very, very busy.
Okay, so why is the Land Bank important? I mean, obviously it's good to get rid of some of the blight, but talk to us a little bit about more specifically what the Land Bank is doing for Mansfield.
Well, I think that the two main goals of the Land Bank, and that's in conjunction with the actual law, which is the Neighborhood Initiative Program through the state of Ohio. First thing you want to do is you want to stabilize property values, right? We all remember the financial crisis, 2009, 2010. And then the other thing you want to do is prevent foreclosures. So by getting rid of some of the blight, transferring for redevelopment, you can transfer to either businesses or other residents who are going to find uses for the property, generate some tax dollars, generate some jobs. So I look at the Land Bank as preventing foreclosures and also stabilizing property values.
Okay, great. And so what's the process with the Land Bank? I realize that you probably aren't going to be purchasing these properties and then trying to get, you're not a real estate company. Talk to us a little bit more about what specifically it is.
Okay, so we're going to get into some really exciting stuff here, but to give you a little bit of background, the monies that eventually trickle down to the Land Bank come from the federal government. They come from fines levied against banks during the financial crisis, okay? And it filters from the federal government to the state. And then from there, the state created the Neighborhood Initiative Program. And again, this is going to sound really exciting here, but it's very, very important stuff. What the NIP basically says is, okay, you want to remove and green vacant and blighted properties in target areas so you can prevent foreclosures in a community. And that, in a nutshell, is the process. So when the Land Bank got started in 2013, they had to submit to the state target areas in our county, and once the state designated these target areas within the county, then we could go in as a Land Bank and begin to do what we needed to do to avail ourselves to NIP dollars.
One of the things that I didn't realize until I started looking into the Land Bank was that just because no one lives in a property, or because it's blighted, or just because, you know, for whatever reason the home looks vacant, doesn't mean it's not owned by someone. So a lot of the times you have to work with people to be able to get that land.
That's correct. So the Land Bank does have the option of purchasing property. It can accept donations. So one of the requirements, though, of NIP, and like I said, this is where it gets technical, is the Land Bank has to own the property, okay? And it also has to be vacant. It has to be residential, has to be vacant, it has to be blighted, and it has to be in these target areas. So until the Land Bank acquires the property, they're unable to look at, again, demolishing a structure, looking for a suitable end user, greening it, which is another requirement. So yes, you are correct. The Land Bank has to own the property.
Cool. Perhaps one of the more interesting properties that you guys were able to get, and I believe you guys had to buy it, correct me if I'm wrong, but was the first African-American owned home in Mansfield.
When the Land Bank began the process of acquiring 89 Wood Street, We checked with the local historical societies, and that's when they came to us and said, whoa, 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 we would like for you to maintain this structure because this structure in 89 Wood Street is the very first home owned by an African American in Richland County. So we met as a land bank and decided to take ownership of the property and maintain it, as you see here. And we actually recently found a suitable end user, which is Umadop across the street.
Oh, awesome.
So, yeah.
So what exactly is Umadop going to be doing with the house?
Still uncertain, obviously, location-wise.
Right.
They need it. They're a reputable organization. They're doing good work in the community with alcohol and drug abuse.
Mm-hmm.
So anytime you can have an organization or a group of people who contribute to the community take interest in a property, that's something I, as a land bank member, think is a good thing, and say, yeah, we need to transfer this over to this group of people.
Okay. Thank you guys for watching this edition of Noah on the Road. Tony Vero, I'd like to thank you on behalf of all of Richland County citizens for helping the blight in this county. Keep doing what you guys are doing, and we're glad that you're staying so busy because it means that you're doing your job.
Thanks for having me. This was fun.
You're very welcome.